Hey, my beauties. I have to get close to the computer because I took my glasses off to see if I am live. Hello, hello. Those of you who are going to see this in the replay, it's Viv, and it's a quick video just to connect, touch base. And it's my actual, I think the only video I've done so far where I want to talk to you specifically about something I've mentioned in passing, but I want to, again, because not everybody sees all my videos. Okay, so if you've heard, that's great, but I don't want goddesses who might be interested in coaching with me live on Zoom in a private group. It's called Goddess Coaching. I do it twice a year, but I haven't done it, you guys, for about a year and a half, because you guys know I was going through a lot with my friend. Like I said, basically my brother being so ill. And so now he has passed and I'm like restarting my coaching. And I am sweating because first of all, I just got a massage. So I feel really good. I've been like moisturized and oiled, and I have not put in my, that may be too much information, but not really. I want to encourage all of you, get a massage. It's one of the things that I'm learning as a result of seeing a dear person pass away. I may make a video on that because I do think it's important. Self-care, literally, because keeping money sitting there when it could actually help you, and especially if you're a certain age, is what I realized doesn't make sense. So anyway, I went and got a massage. So I have been thoroughly moisturized. I want to encourage you to do your self-care, and a massage is one of the most healing things you can do. As a former massage therapist, I say that, okay? So, and I have not put my air conditioner in. So that's also, I just have my fan on. But I really want to just make one quick video where I really talk to, especially the goddesses who are in their 40s and 50s. Spirit was just saying to me, I am promoting my program because I know that I can help you manifest. I've led this a year and a half ago, and I had about 6 women, and it was wonderful. It was like such a great group, very diverse group, from a pole dancer, exotic dancer, to a college admin, to someone who was starting their own Shopify drop shipping. Really diverse group of women. One was from England, most were from America. So I just want to invite you. I'm doing it again. This one is called Manifestation. So what does that mean? We're really going to focus on maximizing our ability to manifest. So it is for you, goddess, especially if you're in your 50s. Okay. So let's talk bluntly about this. I'm not even looking at how many people are watching. Doesn't matter, because I have to get this message out to you. If you're in your 50s and, it's time to really manifest your dream, if you feel that you haven't gotten it yet, or whether it's a lifestyle, whether it's a particular thing, it could be anything, whether it's moving to a new country. You guys know that's something very much on my mind. I watch a lot of YouTubers who talk about that, especially a lot of Black women giving that perspective on moving abroad. What is it you want to do? What my coaching is every woman is going to have her own project that she is working on. And we come together, and I'm going to teach spiritual practices, because that's my jam. That's what I know. I'm just looking as Percy is joining us and hoping he doesn't knock anything over. Okay, good. He looks like he's yawning because it's hot. And he's just like, yeah, why don't you feed me, mommy? So each woman will have her own project. So we're not all doing the same thing, but we will be together, working together. And I'm going to lead us in spiritual practices to help us manifest faster. Okay. And these practices, you'll also be given them to do, obviously, not just in the 1 hour we're together. You've got to do them other times. So we'll do mudras. I'm going to really select mudras, which are sacred hand positions. Like I just did a recent video where I was showing you this mudra. We're going to do mudras. We're going to do meditations. We're going to do some chakra work. Depending on, each woman in the group, I'm really going to tune in and plot out what is good for all of you. Okay, so I really invite you to think about investing in that. And you could also do a payment plan if you need to. So the link should be below this video, guys, or just go to my website, In the Flow of Magic. All right, so we want to manifest. To manifest, we need to be in the flow. So I'm going to be teaching you how to tap more deeply into your intuition. Okay, that's really important. I think that for women, that's our superpower. Okay, our intuition is what, tries to keep us safe, and can keep us safe until, of course, it's our time to depart. But a lot of us, I think, as women, we're losing connection with our bodies specifically. So we'll do a lot with sort of sensitivity to our bodies as divine feminine. That's really important. Tapping into our intuition, hearing our intuition, right? So I will throw everything at you depending what works for the group. So if it's 6 or 7 or 8 or 9, however many women, you'll see the synergy of, she's having an issue with this. Oh, wow, I can resonate with that. And you start to make friends and feel supported, okay? So especially for Black women out there, a lot of times we feel like we're just going to be strong, and that means we have to go it alone. I do not think, you don't go as far if you go alone. You're just going to feel, you don't have that support. You're going to feel tired, exhausted, burnt out, which I've suffered from, as you guys know. So anyway, I really encourage you to go to my website and check that out. It's starting really soon. If you think you need a payment plan, when you look at the pricing, email me, and that is on that page. In fact, I'll put, this is my public email, guys. Let's see, because I don't obviously like to put a personal email on there. So let me just, here, you can use this assistant at In the Flow of Magic. So I'm going to talk a little bit about manifestation. Let's see, In the Flow of Magic. And I gave my website that name, and I'm really coming back to it now because I do think we can live our lives in a flow. So let me put that. You can write to me there if you feel you need a payment plan. What I did recently, and I don't have the sheet with me, but what I encourage you to do to get value from this video, okay, because I always want you to receive something so that this is positive for you. What I did was I made a list of all the things I've manifested that were really kind of magical and how I did it. So I suggest for you, if you're interested in manifesting something, and you should be, we always need a goal, goddess. We always need something we're working towards. We always need hope. We start to age and we start to get depressed more when we have nothing we're living for, dreaming for. Okay. I've seen this in many, many people and in myself. So you have to have something that you're aiming for. That's kind of how our mind and our spirit works. We need a goal. Goal isn't always such a great word, but we need a vision, right? You need a vision that you're moving towards. So what I suggest is write out how you've manifested in the past. So in my list, what I did was I wrote the main ways, and I'll just go through them, that I have manifested, in like magical ways, right? Not just like I busted my butt and accomplished it. That's not quite manifestation. So vision boards are one way that work very well for me because I'm an artist. Don't have any paintings behind me right now. You guys have seen my clouds, my cloud collection. I put them all together and they really look so beautiful, actually, when I put them like all together. Vision boards, I have literally done just standing in the center of a room and declaring what I wanted. Sometimes I do the declaration as a question, and this is a technique. Let me know if you want me to make a video about that. What I do is ask spirit a question. That is a method where you're just like, how can I blank? How can I, take this vacation this year? How can I blank? And then just wait and watch in the upcoming days. Okay, that is a very powerful technique. Let me know if you want me to make a video about that. So I've done simply declaring. I've literally manifested by looking at a lot of images of what I wanted, not even making a vision board, just literally I wanted to get into a prestigious art program. And thinking back, goddesses, and how I manifested, I actually spent a lot of time, like, look, there was a brochure. It was back in the day. They had a website. Yes, the internet existed, so there was a website. I just spent a lot of time. There was desire. I wanted it, and I focused on the images of what I wanted. Okay, no vision board. I didn't write anything. That was it. So those are 4 different methods, I think. I think those are the main methods. I've literally done some shamanic work where I asked a natural element that I resonate with. I was like, can you help me manifest this? Okay. And I've mentioned it in another video a long time ago. I feel very drawn to trees, and I feel very connected to trees. I think they are sometimes called like standing beings, in the obviously translated from some Native American traditions. But trees, I mean, we know they're alive, but we don't think of them as being highly sentient, but they are. And I've literally worked with trees to manifest something. I also layered that, though, with writing out what I wanted very clearly. So those are like 5 ways that I've used to manifest. And in the Goddess Coaching, I will teach you, like I said, specific ways that seem to fit the women who register and their specific needs. Okay. And that's what's different than just like getting free stuff on the internet. When you pay for something, you are more engaged. When you put money down, you say to your subconscious, and this is an absolute fact, you say, you know what, this is important to me. And now we all know, like, we join a gym. Sometimes people join a gym and they don't go. There's deeper blockages there. But usually when we put money into something, that's like, this is important to me. Okay. So I urge you to look into it. I've had some folks already register, but I know we can be a larger group, especially, as I said, women in your 40s and 50s. If there's something you want to manifest and you're having trouble, let me help you. Let the group help you. Let that support be there for you as a woman, and not to feel, maybe your friends, like some of what I want to manifest, my friends think, it's not something they vibe with. I'll give you a quick example without naming names. I have a friend who, who would like to, I can tell you the country, she would like to live in Spain. She'd like to have some adventure and fun in Spain, but for a variety of reasons, she can't make that happen. Now, when I talk about wanting to also be abroad part of the year and do certain things, it's hard for her to be 100% supportive. Give me a yes in the chat if that's happened to you. Your friends, if they think your dream is outlandish, excuse me, it's too big. How are you going to do that? You don't know how to do that. Nobody ever did that in our family. All of that toxic stuff we get. As women, especially as women from all backgrounds, we can get that. Sometimes it's related to our ethnic or socioeconomic group, or our family never did that. Why are you going to do that? We don't do that. That's not our thing. So you need support. And I really want to support you, especially if it's something spiritual that you want to create. Maybe you want to coach people. Maybe you want to teach. Maybe you just want a better, more peaceful, more harmonious life. Okay, that's deeply spiritual. So I would love to help you create that. So again, look below the video. There should be a link, and we're in, I made a fast action bonus. So there's a limited number of slots that can be taken at the lowest price. And we're going to start June 11th is the date I have. And so I haven't talked about it for a long enough time yet. So I may push it back one more week, but do register, or like I said, hit me up via email if you have questions. Okay. But the link to look at the program, we're going to meet on Sunday evenings. So if you're wondering, just logistically, the Goddess Coaching Manifestation, it's going to be Sunday in the evenings. I know most of you, you're not busy Sunday evenings. Come on. And if you are, on the website, I talk about blocks that we have, like, oh yeah, that doesn't work, or oh, that's too much money. Is it really? So how much is your dream worth? Is it worth dragging it out another 2 years? Is it to kind of try to cobble it together. So Goddess, go to my website and you'll see I kind of go take you through some blocks that you may have. And actually, I'm not even talking to the women who have blocks about this, because most successful people, and the very successful, they have a coach, they have a mentor, right? So let me be your spiritual mentor. All right. Like I said, we're going to do a lot of mystical techniques grouped in a certain way to help move the whole group forward. So I'd love to see you inside that. Goddess Coaching Manifestation. And I have testimonials on the page too. Okay. So if there are any questions, please put them in the chat about anything before I go. I'm going to rest, because those of you who get massage, you know how after massage you feel like you just want to get your pillow and just like go to sleep. So I'm tired from that, from like that deep relaxation and getting the lymphatic fluid moving, which is very, very healthy. So if there are any questions or comments, new video ideas, but I am going to be continuing on this manifestation theme, because that's what I'm excited about. And Spirit told me that there are women who want this program. And let's see, who else? I have a woman who is going to be in it who also wants to start her YouTube channel and bring healing to her community. I know she will be in it. Some of the other women, I don't know, there's an intake form where I find out, what are you trying to manifest? It could be a baby. There is a woman, and she may be watching, who I've done a reading for, who wants to become a mother. And I was getting a lot of flashes of insight for her even after the reading. And so it could be something like that. You want to become a mother. How can we facilitate that most smoothly? Okay, so you don't have to go through a lot of drama trying to get pregnant or trying to adopt. Like, how can we be in the flow? How can we be in the flow of magic? And I truly believe that when we are living our life in accordance with natural principles, with nature, with our physiology, with our spiritual physiology, with our mindset is positive, things can become easier. Okay, that's why I named my website In the Flow of Magic. Okay, so I'm going to just look and see if there are any questions. They can be about anything. Let me just figure one thing out, you guys. Hold on. I'm using something called StreamYard. And okay, comments. I see some comments. There's another person who is a writer who is often on the lives, and you had expressed interest. Join. If you need a payment plan, seriously, just reach out to me at this is my public email. I check it quite often, and my assistant also checks it. But obviously, like I said, I don't want to put my personal email out there. So we use this assistant at intheflowofmagic.com. So yeah, let me read your comments. And again, I apologize if my energy is low. I actually feel really, really good. I went to a friend of mine who I used to share her office when I was doing massage, and she's an excellent massage therapist. Find yourself a really good massage therapist. And if you are a little bit lower income, I totally understand that. A tip I've given before, but really important tip: if there is a massage school in your town, okay, goddesses and some divine masculine watching, massage schools literally need people. They'll be like $40, $50 massage. It depends where you live. Like in the South, it may be cheaper. I don't know, right? In some places, they literally need bodies to practice on. So if you can't afford a full-fledged, like $120 in New York City, $135, whatever, $150, find a massage school, call them up and be like, hey, when are you having your clinics? They're student clinics, goddesses, okay? They have to put in a certain amount of practice before they're loose on the public. So you can get a nice massage. Now, it's not going to be all spa-like, because you'll probably be like in a big room, okay? Anyway, that's a tangent, but I love you. I want to make sure that you are able to get this. Esther. Hey, Esther. Oh, yeah, thank you so much. How are you doing, goddess, with your doula work and helping women give birth? This oops, I think Percival is on the hunt. Yep, he found something. He's eating it, whatever it is. He has, I don't know, maybe it was dead before, but the cycle of life, people. Yeah, thank you, Esther, for saying that. Esther, this might be a good program for you if you want to reach out to me, or I might reach out to you. You know, I know you were working with, as a mom, but you were working with pregnant women giving birth, getting them through that whole process. So if you want to maybe manifest something next level, you know, then reach out to me. We could, like I said, payment plan, I'm open to it. We've got a recession. We're already in recession, people. I don't know why people are still saying, oh, I don't know if there's a recession. I mean, so I understand that money is tight. But like I said, Spirit said to me, there are women who need this. Like, I didn't hear it like that. It's like, this is what you're supposed to do now. You're supposed to do, start your goddess coaching, restart it. So Esther, I'd love to see you in. Let's see. Let me click all the comments. Yeah, exactly. No, massages are incredible. I mean, they're incredible. What we learned about all they do, again, lymphatic system, cleaning that, you know, helping the body get rid of waste, which is also, goddess, why you tend to feel tired after a massage, because your body goes into like a healing mode. So don't judge the massage therapist if you feel tired after a massage. That's actually good. Okay. Yes. Hi, Bevelyn. So, yep, I'm talking about the goddess coaching. Manifestation is the theme. And let me know, how do you manifest? What has been your most successful method for manifesting? And so to wrap that up, so again, you really get something out of this video. I gave about 5 ways that I manifest. What I then tried to do was, and this was hard for me, you guys, because I was like, wait, I think I used 2 different methods. Like, I couldn't keep my method straight. I was like, did I do that? What did I do? I then would look at what's your best manifestation method. So you have that and you go to that. That's your go-to method. I think for me, I was like, vision boards, but that just like declaration just worked. I'm like, well, if declaring works, maybe I don't need to do the vision board. So that was my own personal confusion, because I'm like, you know, because we're all a little lazy. So I was kind of like, wow, that time that I wanted this thing to happen, which was really magical. I've never shared it publicly because it was almost creepy. And it involved the elements. It literally involved working with the elements. And I literally just stood in my living room and I said out loud, very strongly, I said, I need this to happen. Okay, I need this to happen because, and literally, you guys, within about 3 or 4 days, the thing that I needed to happen happened, and very unexpectedly. And it involved other people who were not going to do this thing. Like, it wasn't something that they had in the works. Literally, an incident happened. And because of that, these people acted, and it was exactly what I wanted to happen. And I also feel it was okay because it still worked out for the good of all. And I literally had no control of how it happened. It just happened. So I do know about manifestation. I can help you manifest what you desire. Questions for Spirit? Yeah, I will. And I need to write stuff down when folks tell me to, hold on. Yeah, I don't have a pen handy. I mean, it's pretty basic. What I do is there's a couple ways you can do it, Esther. So I won't run through all the ways here, but the way that I did it with this, like I said, really, I've told friends about it, and it is very strange. It's not something that like the odds of chance would explain. I literally you have to be very clear about that you really want this. And I just stood in the middle of my space because I was just so exasperated, and it wasn't even as a prayer. I just was like, I just spoke out loud. I said, for this reason, I really need this to happen. I just can't go on this particular thing. Please, if there were a way that I could have this, just literally like that, like a petition. Didn't write it, nothing. And then I was like, and like 4 days later, it played out. So that's the most direct method. That worked for me. That worked for me. So who is going to be in goddess coaching with me? Who's going to be in it? I'm going to read what Esther says. And yeah, if you have any other questions. Oh, that's one, Esther, that's so sweet. Oh, that is so sweet. See, I'm going to save that. So she says it's true. I'm forever grateful for getting coaching from you a few years ago. And yeah, I apologize because I really want to stay in touch with like former clients more closely. And so Goddess is watching this. I really am thinking of having like I already have like the member thing on YouTube, but I'm thinking of moving it off of YouTube and off of Patreon, where at least if you've ever coached with me, you basically have access to me. Okay. Like a community. So that is something I'm thinking of. So keep watch for that. It will replace the YouTube membership and it will replace Patreon, where I give like a little bit extra to those guys. It'll be like that. So like Esther, because I'd love to know like what you're up to. Because I remember you. I remember, you had a large family and you're doing wonderful things. And I think you were in Florida. But anyway, luckily that's a big state. I shouldn't be, very, very large state with a lot going on. But thank you for saying that. It took my manifestation skills to another level. That's really great. Yeah. And that was one-on-one. And again, to be really honest with you guys, I think the groups work better because sometimes when it's one-on-one coaching, people can get stuck. People can get stuck. Just like, let's be honest, if you've ever had therapy or counseling, it's you and the counselor and you get real chummy, right? You're laughing and you're not, you're seeing them every week and you may not move forward. Now, that didn't happen with Esther, but what I find is when it's a group, people are going to be like, oh, she's going to be there. So-and-so's going to be there. They're going to say what they did. You have a little bit of pressure, goddesses, when it's a group and you can see their struggles. When they come back, oh my God, I didn't get to do that. One actress that I worked with the last time I was doing this coaching, she was trying to move from her job and improve her job, but also get more into acting. Okay. And I have her testimonial. And she had trouble setting up an appointment. Like her goal for that week was, I want to set up an appointment with this other woman who is doing like theater and doing like production. And we were all so proud and happy for her. And she came back and she's like, this woman wasn't like, it didn't respond properly or they weren't able to make it happen. But because she knew she had to report back to the other women, she took action. Okay. So like I said, especially if you're in your 50s, goddess, this group might be for you because like I said, I'm being blunt. I feel that we need to act. We can't count on how much time we have. Okay. We really can't. We don't know how much time we have. All right. So Esther says it blew up, got grants to increase. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's wonderful. So Esther is a former client of mine, a past client. She's talking about how her business grew up. It blew up, got grants to increase doula access in my county. Excellent, excellent work. Excellent manifestation. And I added more doulas to my practice. That's fabulous. That is really wonderful. I think women need doulas, the whole hospital. Of course, some women need it, but I think you can still do the doula hospital too if you need it, if you're high risk. I'm not sure. But I manifest with visualization, scripting, and vision boards. I'm going to try the declaration. Yeah. The declaration, goddesses, welcome if you're just joining. We're talking about manifestation and goddess coaching. The declaration, I really think you need to be of a certain vibration. I'm not going to lie to do it. And you need another thing. You need to really be sure. It's a very direct method of manifesting. So it requires a certain amount of personal power. I believe, I'm being honest with you, because you're literally just saying, this is what I want. And so it has to be something you really do want. So I wouldn't use the declaration method that I'm talking about for something that you don't have a strong energy of desire behind, because the desire is like the fuel that you're going to burn. It's like the, it's the logs, the dry logs that the fire, so that you need a strong desire for the declaration method to work. Yeah. Vision boards are wonderful. Scripting is wonderful. They absolutely work. Any questions? Anybody in the chat lurking? Give me your question. Grow and invest in real estate. Yes, Goddess, you had expressed interest in the coaching, in the Goddess coaching. Are you in yet? Because the fast access is there's a limited number that I set at that price. So Goddess, here, I'm going to actually put the link. But you know what? I don't think you'll be able to click on it. Hold on, guys. Yeah, give me your comments or questions. I'm going to put a link. I don't know that this will, but check in this is the fast action bonus. It's lower even than the early bird pricing, but there are just a few slots for that. So Goddess with Grow and Invest in Real Estate, you had expressed interest, and I hope you have joined. Maybe you have. Let me know if you've already enrolled. So Esther, was saying the benefits she got with coaching with me. And again, that was one-on-one, but I even think that group coaching is more powerful. I absolutely do. So how do you manifest? Bevlin, are you here? How do you, what do you do to manifest? And Fierce Feminine, what do you do to manifest? If you are still here, still with me, you might be making supper. Actually, it's 9 o'clock where I am on the East Coast. So for some of you, like in California, it could still be supper time. I'm so proud of you, Esther. That's fantastic. That's fantastic, because the divine feminine, that definitely matches with the doula work, right? It's about stopping with this kind of mechanistic, putting people everybody's the same, one size fits all, where a doula isn't so much more personal, so much more intimate, so much more human. So I think that's really beautiful. Those are people I want to work with. I want to work with women who are, like I said, it could be something just selfish, which isn't, like you just want a better life. You want to manifest moving to France. I was just watching a goddess who was talking about her love of Paris, and she speaks fluent French. So you might take coaching with me to like have a plan and manifest improving your language learning ability. It can be anything. It could be, like I said, becoming a mom. I have another client who I hope registers for this because she's trying to manifest being a first-time mom. And I know that that's something I could definitely support. So yeah, any questions before I go? Or to share also, how do you manifest? And give me a minute, because it takes a minute for them to come to StreamYard. Hold on. I'm going to try to look from YouTube, but then we're going to get a weird feedback. Hold on. But I want to just check on. It takes a minute for them to come to. Okay, yeah. I had to silence myself there, and I'm going to look at your comments from YouTube. Hi, if you're just joining. Okay, Fierce Feminine. Yeah, I see a comment from you. I'm a fire sign, so when I'm upset, I use the energy, and happens when I need it. I got a car within 2 weeks, and I still have to go and check the driveway. Wait, what? All right. Break that down for me. You're a fire sign. So fire signs, and if you would be a pitta in Ayurveda, if you are fiery, which is how I'm taking it, because I don't do Western astrology, I more look at Eastern astrology. But if you're a fiery type person, yes, you can absolutely manifest quickly. What happens though is sometimes the energy goes back down, because like a fire, you can flare up, but you can also sort of literally like burn out instead of being steady. But a fiery person is usually also very passionate. They really believe in their causes and what they're doing. I have a lot of fire as well. So, but yeah, you got a car within 2 weeks. You manifested, and you still have to go and check the driveway. Okay, so can't believe it, for real. Oh, okay. So you did it really fast. Use the energy. It happens when I need it. Yes, good. So you're a powerful manifester. That's excellent. That is excellent. I hope, car, because then it says can't. Sometimes it's hard for me to read the, let's see. But that's wonderful if you are a wonderful manifester. What's your best way of manifesting? Because you said you did it in like 2 weeks. Did you do a vision board, Fierce Feminine? Did you, what did you do? What did you use? What were you scripting? Was it prayer? Would you meditate and visualize? What did you do? Let me know, Fierce Feminine, if you're here. And thank you. Thanks for sharing that. Let's see who else is here. Bevlyn, are you still here? And Bevlyn, you're manifesting. So again, especially the program is open to women of all ages, but I really feel like if you're in your late 40s to 50s, we need as women to prioritize our desires, our needs, and act on them, and not let other people's needs and desires, Percival is on the hunt again, not let other people's needs and desires, I mean, of course, unless they're dependent, but still, we need to balance our needs as women. Like I mentioned, the friend who really yearns for this more exciting life and has not figured out, I don't coach her, she's a friend. I have given her advice, but we can get stuck as women putting our partner's needs, our children's needs, our parents' needs, which is fine, but they don't have to be necessarily ahead of us. Maybe we can co-prioritize what are our needs as women, right? So yeah, that's just what I wanted to share. That's just what I really wanted to share. So check out the program. It's on my website. And here I'm going to put my banner. Still getting all my tech in order. In the Flow of Magic is my website. And if you scroll down the homepage, you'll see a link to all about the program, all about, it's 9 sessions. It's over 3 months. So it's like a little summer school, but it's light because by fall, you need to have made progress on your vision, right? So that's why we're doing some of this through the summer in a beautiful, lighthearted way. It's going to be something where you can maybe practice 3 times a week, the mudra, the meditation, the affirmations. So it'll be light. It's not going to be like a heavy thing, because I know some of you are like, oh, I don't know, I don't have time. I don't have time to take a class. I don't know. So, all right, my lovelies, I'm going to go. I'm going to have something light and then rest after my massage, and trying to do it more regularly, especially to kind of heal and get my energy back up. And that's also something I'm going to talk about, health within the Goddess Coaching. We're going to do things to increase our chi, because last thing I'll leave you with, you can't manifest if your chi, or basically your energy, is low. You cannot manifest. So I didn't talk about that because I feel like there's so much on that page. I already put a lot of text, but we are going to do practices to increase our energy, whether that's looking at what you're eating over the next few months. Maybe there's a certain food that is like almost a demon for you, that it just knocks you out. Maybe it's alcohol. So we're going to include health, because without that health, without that energy, it's harder to manifest. That's just a fact, whether it's vision boarding, scripting, saying affirmations. You have to have energy, because we're all spiritual beings and everything starts in the energy realm. Okay. So it starts in the energy realm. So I'm just going to do like an energy Reiki right now. I just got that that's something I should do for those of you watching in the replay, as well as those of you who are here now. Take a nice deep breath in. And if you'd like to, just bring your palms together. Sending out energy to you through me, but from spirit. Taking it in through the crown chakra. If you'd like to do this as well with me, for the entire planet, for yourself. Because when you generate it, you feel it, you get it first. So I'm doing a particular mudra combination, I'm doing with both of my hands. Take a nice deep breath in. Bring your attention up to your crown chakra. Feel that now with me, you're opening the crown chakra to let divine energy come in through the head. Just let's feel that that energy comes down to your feet and fills you up as if you were like a vase in the shape of your body, and this energy can just pour in through the top of your head. Energy is pouring in, filling you up. Sit up nice and tall. You're being filled with divine energy through the crown chakra. It's filling you up, your torso, your arms, your neck, all the way up to the top of the head. You're filled with this energy. It is filling and purifying each chakra from the base to the crown. You're overflowing with chi, with energy, with prana. Sending this to you because I'm now feeling that, sending you out this energy. Deep breath in. Feel that you're receiving as you inhale. Whatever time or space you're listening to this, you're receiving energy, chi, prana. Exhale. Letting go of any worries, any stress leaves your body right now. Inhale again. You're pulling in energy, chi, prana from your surroundings, and you're receptive, taking that in, filling your whole body with energy, with light. Om. Shanti, shanti, shanti. Peace with ourselves, peace with others, and peace with the forces, the greater forces around us. May you be blessed, and I look forward to seeing you inside Goddess Coaching very soon. Mwah. Love you guys. Take care.